The pigeon was trapped by the window, struggling to escape. Everyone ignored it, except one boy, who stepped forward and opened the window. A woman witnessed his kindness. She decided to adopt him and took him away from the orphanage. But the moment the boy met his adoptive father, he was startled by the man's stern gaze. The father didn't like him, thinking the boy lacked toughness. Still, not wanting to upset the woman, he reluctantly reached out his hand. Even so, the distance between them remained. One day, while the boy was picking up eggs, the father suddenly appeared, making him so nervous that he dropped them on the floor. Although the woman comforted him, it didn't ease the fear in his heart. Seeing a small puddle, the boy cautiously wanted to step into it and play, but he was afraid of being scolded. At that moment, the woman walked over with a serious expression, then suddenly jumped right into the puddle. Only then did the boy feel safe enough to jump in too. For the first time, he felt the warmth of a home. But that warmth was soon shattered when staff from the adoption agency arrived. Seeing that the adoption papers still lacked the father's signature, the boy's heart, which had just begun to warm, sank instantly. He ran to the beach to calm himself down. The woman quietly followed him and gently told him that the father did like him, he just needed time to show it. But before that time could come, the woman fell seriously ill. Even then, she continued to comfort the boy, telling him she would recover soon. She gave him a handkerchief as a gift, not knowing it would be the last thing she ever left him. After seeing her one last time in the hospital, she closed her eyes forever. Back at home, surrounded by familiar memories, the father collapsed into a chair, overwhelmed with grief. The boy wanted to comfort him, but didn't know how to speak. Neither of them could accept the loss. From that day on, the boy took on all the household chores. He even cooked the father's favorite meal, just as the woman had taught him. But the more familiar the taste, the more it stirred painful memories in the father. He ran outside, unwilling to let the boy see his vulnerability. One day, the boy met the adoption agency staff again, and the father still hadn't signed the papers. The boy understood, he still couldn't accept him. He went to the seaside, thinking of the woman. At that moment, a rainbow appeared in the sky, shining down on him. Once again, he felt his mother's warmth. The boy then gave the handkerchief to the father. Even though he hadn't been accepted, he still wanted to pass that warmth on. That night, the father slept peacefully, holding the handkerchief. The next morning, he cleaned up the house, and in front of the boy, he finally wrote down his name.